The We.R.Wira project was started in July 2023 when we saw the urgent needs of the children, particularly children of this B40 community. Many families were and they are still struggling with poverty, and children were falling behind in school. The environment was not safe and supportive for their growth. We started this project in education support, family assistance, and to create a more conducive space for the children and the youth. The project was mooted by our chairman, Dr. James Nagam, and I. I am now the executive director of Suriana Welfare Society. We started this initiative here.
Our main hope is built on three things. That is, we educate, eradicate, and elevate. You see, when we talk in terms of children, one of the biggest things is their right to education. First of all, not give them the fish, but teach them to fish. You're allowing them to survive. So the main thing here, when you deal with poverty, first thing is you must educate. When you give them education, you're giving them a hope. Then when you education, then you eradicate poverty because they have a hope to come up and in life. Then you elevate the standard of living. So this is our main mission. You know, we always just give food aid, and that's only temporary, putting out the fire. But long-term mission is to provide a hope for children. You know, every parent that we deal with, they always say this: we don't want our children to be like ourselves. They want our children to do better. Our vision is every child will be successful.
By changes we see in the children and the families we serve. Example, when we see a student who could not read begins to enjoy books, or a student gains confidence and begins doing well in school, that is success. We also look at long-term impact like improved school attendance, better family stability, and children start getting involved in positive social activities. So to us, that is a lot of success. Yes, of course. A boy in year 4. When we first met him, he couldn't answer a simple question 1 times 1 correctly. His answer was 2. This boy was completely left behind in class, did not get the attention of his teachers, and he was often bullied. He was such a hopeless case. Today, with support and encouragement, he began to catch up in his studies. Today, his average score across all subjects is about 20 over 50. Now that is a huge leap. Reading, articulation has also improved, but above all, which I think is very, very important, he has gained a lot of self-confidence.
You see, what advice we would give others? Number 1, don't give up. Walaupun you got 1 or 2 children ke, 1 or 3 or 4, the attendance, so don't give up. Number 2, you must have a hope and vision, a direction to follow. Number 3, you must empower the community. What we do is we work with the penghulu, we work with the ketua community, we work, then we form jawatan kuasa. Then have community education program. Get not only this program, but invite the whole community. Macam you have ceramah, and then all other activities. So then one leads to the other, and we all work together. End of it all, you must review back. So you must check and see which is working, which is not working. Then you improve on those good points. If we had to do something different, I would like to have you as my partners, because I come from an old generation. So I would love to have the young people, then the new ideas come in. So these are some of the things I would like to do differently.
My hope is that my country can provide better access to quality education and opportunities for every child to be able to dream big regardless of his or her backgrounds. When communities care for one another, when poverty doesn't decide a child's future, and where compassion, kindness, unity, and values are needed to build and sustain our nation for everyone. That is my hope for the country.